Austrian painter Gustav Klimt was one of the most radical artists of the 20th century. Klimt was introverted and considered himself a humble man, and therefore never painted a self-portrait. Pollock was known as Jack the Dripper due to his unique style of painting. Drip painting is a form of abstract art in which paint is dripped or poured onto the canvas, rather than being carefully applied. Surrealist artist Salvador Dali may be best known for the dreamlike paintings he created throughout his life, but the man was just as strange as his work. Pablo completed his first painting when he was 9 years old. The title of the painting was Le Picador. The image is of a man riding a horse in a bullfight. If you look closely, you might randomly spot Rembrandt. He created more than 90 self-portraits, but he also liked to insert himself into his other paintings. One of the most interesting facts about Johannes Vermeer is that the first few of his paintings were actually inspired by religion and mythology. Hopper was an American painter whose realistic deceptions of everyday urban scenes shock the viewer into recognition of the strangeness of familiar surroundings.
That's gotta be a hidden word.
Before becoming an artist, Gauguin was a sailor and then a stockbroker. He was also a leader in the Symbolist movement and one of the sources of Fauvism. He is remembered as one of the most influential French artists of his time. Hokusai was a member of a Buddhist sect who believed that Mount Fuji was associated with eternal life. Legend has it that the secret of eternal life was placed on its peak. Michel Jean Casabon is regarded as the first great Trinidadian painter and is Trinidad's first internationally known artist. As one of the most iconic artists of recent times, Frida Kahlo has a life story that has become almost as popular as her art. Frida's work has been widely praised for being deeply personal and for showing an insight into the female experience. Raphael's art is known for sweetness and clarity of form. Along with Leonardo and Michelangelo, he forms the trinity of the great Renaissance masters.
That's hidden word.
Michelangelo lived up to many of the classic artist's personality traits. He was harsh on himself and his work. In one of his many letters about his work on the Sistine Chapel, he famously wrote, "I am not a painter." Extremely talented, he was undoubtedly one of the most eminent individuals in the Polish art of the 19th century. Matejko is famous for his historical paintings. He also loved painting portraits of his children. Renoir's first love was for singing, not painting, and was a much more talented singer than he was a painter. Rubens' style emphasized the robustness and vitality of the human body, as well as a sense of movement that he achieved through curved lines. Fascinated by the effects of atmosphere on light and color, Monet created many studies of the same subject observed under different conditions.